Welcome to Kelvin's Library, where we break down powerful books so you can gain key insights in less time. In today's video, we're diving into 100 ways to motivate yourself. Change Your Life Forever by Steve Chandler. This is part 3 of the summary. Let's get started. Chapter 41, Get Up and Play. Chandler encourages approaching life with playfulness rather than heaviness. When activities are treated like games, creativity increases and fear decreases. Play opens the mind, reduces self-judgment, and restores motivation by shifting focus from outcomes to engagement. Core idea: playfulness dissolves pressure and revives motivation. Chapter 42. Don't let your past hold you back. Your past only has power if you keep reinterpreting it negatively. Chandler explains that memories are flexible, and you can choose empowering meanings instead of limiting ones. Motivation increases when you stop using the past as proof of what you can't do. Core idea: rewrite the meaning of your past to free your future. Chapter 43. Get curious, not furious. Anger often hides unanswered questions. Chandler suggests replacing emotional reactions with curiosity. When you investigate instead of exploding, you conserve energy and gain insight. Curiosity keeps motivation alive during conflict. Core idea: curiosity transforms frustration into understanding. Chapter 44. Be a good finder. Most people are better at finding what's wrong than what's working. Chandler urges readers to deliberately search for value, progress, and opportunity in any situation. What you look for expands, and so does motivation. Core idea: you find more of whatever you look for. Chapter 45. Make it a 3-foot world. Overwhelm disappears when you narrow your focus to what's immediately in front of you. Chandler borrows the idea of limiting attention to a 3-foot world rather than worrying about everything at once. Motivation returns when tasks feel manageable. Core idea: focus on what's right in front of you. Chapter 46. Say yes more often. Growth requires openness. Chandler explains that saying yes to opportunities even when uncomfortably expands confidence and motivation. Habitual no keeps life small. Thoughtful yes invites momentum. Core idea: openness fuels growth and motivation. Chapter 47. Own your energy. Energy isn't something you wait for, it's something you manage. Chandler encourages readers to notice what drains and what fuels them emotionally, mentally, and physically. Motivation improves when you take responsibility for protecting and restoring energy. Core idea: motivation follows energy management. Chapter 48. Learn to let go. Clinging to control outcomes or resentment blocks motivation. Chandler shows that letting go creates space for creativity and peace. Acceptance isn't passivity, it's choosing clarity over resistance. Core idea: letting go restores mental and emotional energy. Chapter 49. Become hard to offend. Taking things personally exhausts motivation. Chandler encourages emotional resilience by separating identity from events and opinions. When you stop needing constant validation, you gain freedom and focus. Core idea: emotional resilience protects motivation. Chapter 50. Learn to enjoy the ride. Motivation collapses when happiness is postponed until success. Chandler argues that enjoyment must be practiced during the journey. When you appreciate progress rather than waiting for outcomes, motivation becomes sustainable. Core idea: enjoyment sustains long-term motivation. Chapter 51. Find the bounce. Setbacks are inevitable, but resilience is learnable. Chandler explains that motivated people don't avoid failure, they recover quickly. Bounce is the ability to emotionally reset after disappointment and re-engage with purpose. Motivation survives when you refuse to let one moment define the whole journey. Core idea: resilience keeps motivation alive after setbacks. Chapter 52. Feed the right wolf. Using the classic metaphor of 2 wolves, one negative, one positive, Chandler emphasizes that attention determines which mindset grows stronger. Every thought you rehearse feeds a habit. Motivation increases when you consciously starve self-defeating narratives and nourish empowering ones. Core idea: what you repeatedly focus on becomes dominant. Chapter 53. Replace yourself. True productivity and motivation come from leverage. Chandler encourages delegating tasks, automating where possible, and designing systems so you're not the bottleneck. When you free your time and energy, motivation returns to higher value activities. Core idea: systems and leverage protect your energy. Chapter 54. Use your body. The mind follows the body. Chandler explains that posture, movement, breathing, and physical state directly influence motivation and mood. Physical action, especially exercise, can instantly shift mental states when thinking alone cannot. Core idea: change your body to change your motivation. Chapter 55. Learn the power of zero. Starting is often the hardest part. Chandler explains that doing something even poorly creates momentum. Zero effort leads to zero motivation. Minimal effort leads to movement. Progress beats perfection every time. Core idea: small beginnings unlock momentum. Chapter 56. Become an ongoing learner. Motivation thrives in growth. Chandler argues that curiosity and continuous learning keep life fresh and meaningful. Stagnation breeds boredom, while learning restores excitement and confidence. Core idea: learning keeps motivation alive long term. Chapter 57. Practice creative avoidance. Not all avoidance is bad. Chandler suggests consciously avoiding distractions, toxic conversations, and demotivating inputs. By choosing what not to engage with, you protect focus and emotional energy. Core idea. Strategic avoidance preserves motivation. Chapter 58. Learn to be alone. Solitude strengthens self-trust. Chandler explains that comfort with being alone allows clearer thinking, stronger identity, and less dependence on external approval. Motivation deepens when it comes from within rather than from validation. Core idea. Solitude builds inner stability and motivation. Chapter 59. Go all the way. Half-hearted effort drains energy. Chandler emphasizes commitment to sighting fully rather than wavering. When you go all in, internal resistance disappears and motivation increases because there's no constant inner negotiation. Core idea. Full commitment creates clarity and drive. Chapter 60. Be grateful in advance. Gratitude isn't just reflective, it can be proactive. Chandler explains that feeling thankful before success conditions the mind for optimism and resilience. Gratitude shifts attention from lack to possibility, fueling motivation. Core idea. Gratitude generates positive momentum. We have come to an end of the part 3 of this book summary. I believe you have gained some knowledge on how to motivate yourself to achieve your goals. Please kindly let us know in the comments section what stood out to you. Also, do not forget to like, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and share this video with people you love and care about. Thanks for watching.